Hello and welcome to the Thumb Through Education Research Made Approachable. Guys, I think this one is super interesting. Preschool mathematics intervention can significantly improve student learning trajectories through elementary school. So what impact do preschool mathematics activities, what impact does preschool mathematics instruction, intervention have on student learning trajectories in elementary school? We're about to find out. Perhaps more than at any other time in history, the development of mathematical skill is critical for the long-term success of students. Now, this is one of the three authors. We've got Dennis Dumas, Daniel McNeish, Julie Sarama, and Douglas Clements. That actually might be one person at the end, unless Julie doesn't have a title, which is fine. No disrespect, Julie. Unfortunately, on average, U.S. students lag behind their peers in other developed countries on mathematics outcomes, and within the United States, an entrenched mathematics achievement gap exists between students from more highly resourced and socially dominant groups and minority students. Very true. Lots to talk about that right now. To begin to remedy this situation, educational researchers have created instructional interventions designed to support the mathematical learning of young students, some of which have demonstrated efficacy at improving student mathematical skills in preschool as compared with a business-as-usual control group. Now, we're not going to read all that. We're going to hop on down. I know you guys can't see me, but I'm scrolling like a madman at this very moment in time to find my highlights and notes, and there they are. It was found that the students in the treatment condition did indeed learn at a significantly faster rate than those in the control condition through elementary school. Students who received the intervention developed half of their eventual predicted mathematics skill level significantly sooner than their peers in the control group, even though that asymptotic capacity, I can't say that word, asymptotic capacity estimate was statistically equal across. Our researchers also found they're only ours because we love them so much. The researchers found the intervention was equally effective at steepening mathematics learning trajectories of male and female students. However, the interaction term between the treatment and student race and ethnicity on the learning rate parameters was found to be significant, with students who were Black or Latino benefiting more from the treatment than did their white peers. The building blocks intervention, that's what it was called, was successful in significantly shortening the time it took for students to develop half of their eventual predicted elementary mathematical skill. This finding means that the learning trajectories of students in the treatment group were significantly steeper, indicating their growth early in elementary school was more rapidly approaching their asymptotic capacity. Furthermore, it may be hypothesized from this pattern that should the intervention have lasted longer into elementary school, treatment group students may have experienced accelerated learning for longer, leading either to an even stronger effect on their learning rates or potentially a positive effect on their capacity scores as well. Although, of course, this hypothesis must remain a future direction until longer-term intervention-based datasets become available. In this way, although the building blocks intervention in preschool, I said building blocks, I meant to say building blocks, isn't that funny, then did not significantly alter the capacity of the students in the treatment group to develop mathematical skill, an observation that is in accordance with previous fade-out findings. It did improve the rate at which students approach their asymptotic capacity. Therefore, this is the important part, guys, by shifting the focus of investigation from eventual skill level to the shape of the learning trajectory over time by comparing the learning rates over time, the positive effect of the preschool intervention through elementary school is detectable. So if you work in early childhood, please do not devalue math, and if you aren't, I'm very happy and I'm proud of you. And if you have a young child, don't undervalue math either. I mean, I know it's hard to help your kids with their math homework these days, but if they're like 4, you should be okay. Anyways, thank you so much for listening. Have a wonderful day and never stop learning. Have you thought about starting a podcast but you're not sure where to begin? I recommend using Anchor. It's the easiest way to make a podcast, hands down. It's perfect for busy professionals like teachers because it gives you everything you need in one place. You have an app on your phone and you have the website pulled up on your computer. They've got creation tools you can use to record and edit right there, and they'll distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard everywhere: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and more. And you can easily make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership through either sponsorships like this one or through direct listener support. So download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started today.